Hey guys, in the second series on the story of Joseph, in the second installment, we were talking about betrayal. Man, the first one we talked about his family dynamics and how crazy it was. Well, in this part of Genesis chapter 37, it gets crazy. It gets really insane. A matter of fact, it gets so bad that his brothers betray him. Now, let me tell you what happens here. Joseph is going out to the fields to check on his brother. His dad's like, hey, can you go check on them? Can you just see what's up? Can you see what's going on? Joseph goes out to see his brothers, and he's wearing his coat, and he sees them in the distance, so he goes out to meet them. And while he's coming up to them, it's at the point where his brothers absolutely despise Joseph, and they say, hey, here comes that dreamer. And so they plot together. They said, hey, you know what? Let's toss him in this pit. Let's just get rid of him. And then one of them's like, well, you know what? Maybe we shouldn't get rid of him. Maybe we should just try to dispose of him, kind of push him away from the family so that he's not here. And so Joseph arrives, his brothers scheme, they ambush him, they betray him, and they throw him in this pit. And while they're figuring out what to do with Joseph, these traders come along, these slave traders, and the brothers sell Joseph to the traders. Now, here's where it gets really, really crazy. I honestly believe that Joseph's entire journey, his entire testimony, his entire story had led up to the moment he was in the pit. Isn't that crazy? The worst moment in Joseph's life, in this pit being betrayed by his brothers and his family, was the moment God was leading up to. And the reason why is because in that moment of despair, of confusion, of all of those things, Joseph's life was redirected to where God had called him to be, which is Egypt. And I wonder if God does the same thing in our life. He uses betrayal, he uses hurt, he uses pain to launch us to where he has for us in this next season. Stay faithful to God. God has got you. He's with you.